Take it to church, man. I love this life that I live, but the game just ain't the same. I love this life that I live, but everything didn't change. I love this life that I live, but the game just ain't the same. I love this life that I live, but everything didn't change.
Action, action. Say, this is Jay Magnifico Bowser on today's episode of Take Him to Church. Now, Take Him to Church, man, is about giving you that good street gospel that you need to survive out here in the streets and also to elevate to the next level. Today, I want to talk about obstacles to opportunities. And it's a special day today because today is my bro Gator's birthday, Demetrius Gator. Been locked down since he was 17 years old. You know, a prisoner of war at 17 years old. But thank goodness to Prop 57, he's going to be getting out in about 7 more years. My young bro had 100 and something years, but he didn't give up. That was his obstacle. His obstacle was 17 years old, getting locked up for a crime he didn't commit. His own brother told on him. His own closest friends told on him. There was no loyalty whatsoever. But he didn't give up. He kept his head up. He started a movement, a free Gator movement. This helped him get his mind outside them walls. See, no matter where you at, even if your body trapped up in the physical, your mind can still be set free. My young bro, Demetrius Gator, didn't let his mind be trapped down. He started a free Gator movement. We barbecue for him for his birthday each year to keep his name alive. Even though he was facing an obstacle, he knew there was opportunities out there, kept his hope alive, kept faith alive, and now my bro gonna be getting out in a few years. This same thing applies to all you cats out there in the streets, period. No matter what you're going through, no matter what obstacles you're facing, you can rise from the ashes like a phoenix. You know, I once read this book. It was called The Alchemist. I like dropping jewels, man, so definitely go get you this book. The Alchemist is a jewel. It was talking about turning lead into gold. And what I took from turning lead into gold was turning an obstacle into an opportunity, turning a negative into a positive. And since coming where we come from nothing. So we're not giving nothing. All we giving is negativity. All we giving is no resources. So we have to turn that negative and turn it into a positive. But it all starts with your mindset. If you believe you can achieve. And we have to get out here and take these certain laws and these certain principles and put them into action. One thing I believe is 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. So you have to prepare properly. So I'm telling all my young bros out there, big bros out there, sisters, mothers, fathers, aunties, uncles, everybody, prepare properly. Practice your 5 P's, please.
5 P's.
5 P's.
5 P's.
Y'all,
what they got to do, though?
I'm going to tell you, just like he said, the 5 P's, the proper preparation prevents poor performance.
I should probably know that, right?
Say that.
I should probably know that, right? But anyway, the preparation comes from, you know, when you're younger. See, a lot of times in the black community, what happens is that we wait until we're 25 to start preparing, 27 to start preparing, then we 30 to start preparing, and then by the time we actually get our ball rolling, we end up being 33, 35, and then you find yourself working a job by however it happens, through hard times, through you done went to jail, now your PO on you, you know what I'm saying, and now you done got a job, and you noticing all your supervisors and peers is younger than you, so you're wondering, well, damn, how did I just jump on this to begin with? You know what I mean? I got an 18-year-old son, you know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm preaching at home, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm preaching to when I run into my son. You know, I have a 17-year-old daughter as well. I got a 1-year-old son also, you know what I mean? But for them to get on track ahead of time, not to do like I did, you know what I'm saying? It took me some years before I snapped out of it and realized, hey, I could have been doing all this a long, long time ago. I could have gotten it together a long time ago. So by the time I got to right now, I would have been somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? So that's what y'all youngsters got to do too, is take advantage of your time frame, because right now time is of the essence, you know what I'm saying? And some people don't even get a chance to even make it to this point in time. Some people, I had 2 friends get killed in the same 30 days at 18 years old. Some people don't make it to their 30s to even wake up, to even realize that they had these kind of opportunities. So take advantage of your time frame, my younger brothers, my younger sisters. The time is now. Don't wait. Don't feel like, well, I'm only in my 20s. I'm young. I got all down. Well, I'm still young. I got time. I got this. I got that. You're really not. You know what I'm saying? If you're starting at 21, you're really behind the gun. These kids are starting in the 10th grade. When they're taking them AP classes and they're taking them college preparation courses that's in the 10th and 11th grade, they're already on it. There are, you know, when you first come out of junior high school and they tell you, you know, high school is when it's almost too late to start in colleges. Well, I'm going to go to college and then I'm going to try to figure out what I want to do. The time is now. The time is when you're in high school, you're young, you know what I mean? Get on it. And so that way, you know, to pan out for you later on. And then you can have, because the truth is, I think a lot of times as minorities, we set ourselves up to think that we're only going to live to like 40. And truth be told, you could live to about 80. You know what I mean? My dad right now is 70 years old, and he is over 70. He drives a shuttle for the LAX. You know what I mean? Could you imagine still having to work at 70-some years? I mean, that's 2 of my lifetimes. That's 2 of my lifetimes, and I feel like I done already been through so much to have to, live a whole another one of these lifetimes. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be something that we don't catch on to until we already 1 foot in the stirrup, like the James Brown song say. So, yeah, you know what I mean. So the time is now. Take advantage of your time. Take the opportunity and jump on it and make something happen earlier than later.
Yeah, so today we touched on from obstacles to opportunity, but to get from an obstacle to opportunity, you got to know your 5 Ps, and your 5 Ps is proper preparation prevents poor performance. So you have to prepare properly so you don't perform poorly on the way to your perfection, on the way to your godliness, on the way to your inner light, letting your inner light shine, on the way from your obstacle to your opportunities. I'm talking to young brothers out there because I've been there before. You may be riding down the bully, about to set your work down. You may be at the telly, ready to check a trap, ready to go post online, whatever it may be, and you wonder, I don't want to be doing this forever. I don't want to be out here pimping forever, pushing work forever on the block, hand for hand forever. What am I going to do? Transferable skills. The same skills that you use to check that trap, to run up in the trap and get your dough, those same skills you can transfer into opening up a business. It's not that hard. You go right down the street, if you're in San Diego, 1600 Pacific Highway, get your fictitious business name, then you go right over to the city building and you get your business license, start your own business, start utilizing your mind. The same way that you get out here and you ready to take them flights and go across country to go set something down, to go to push some work, that's the same way you can go buy some product, from somewhere that's legit, go take a trip cross country where they don't have that product and then push it there. It's called supply and demand, but do it in a legal way. The same concepts apply, that from the streets to the suites. The same concepts apply. So stay smart, brothers, because we are the prey. They are trying to hunt us down. So we have to turn from the prey to the predators. Stay woke.
Hey. Hey. Hey.